tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the Washington Redskins.
Keep playing hard.
Red 60 out long.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Topper.
You don't want it. Check. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
66. Bullet high. Let's cut up.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage. Anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Man.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Check 99. Shoot.
Echo.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he finds Parker here, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
61. Matchbox.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. On 1st down, it's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Rip left. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. And let's get
Here's Haskins to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Now they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Bang it. No. Off.
Protein spill. Ready.
Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a game
I'm going to get you
brings up 3rd and 3.
What up?
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Watch the run. Hey, switch gears.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And this passing game, this whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
58, boys, 58.
third down. Here's Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And the Redskin first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Redskins nothing.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
From the 44, Haskins is going to go for a big play down, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 13, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on his teammates.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Montez Sweat brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. 10 Tucson, Alpha.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Kill.
You're out. Set, go.
They're going to look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
2nd down, Haskins hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Set, ready. Eight together. I got him. He's coming. We got double up. Eddie Weber, come on, boy, 43. Check, 43.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Strong right. It's free. Check 37.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Looking deep for Gabriel. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that will get him one closer. A 5-point game now, as here comes the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. 2nd and 11. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Rush in.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Check 52. Slam. Shift. Undercrush. Leo. Joker.
Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Set. 6 orange. Watch one. Yeah, let's get set. Let's go.
2nd and 9 now. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Let's get it. So nice number one. Got you. Boy. You go tight.
Lock it.
You got tight right there. He's crashing.
Charlie.
Check 24.
Pat.
They'll look to throw. They're able to locate Wilson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 25-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Center's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You got nothing. Big ass. Check.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A huge play there for Washington. 47 yards.
First down, Redskins.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. It's Geis on the counter. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. On the ground, Geis. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll run for it with Peterson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And Hopkins' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
54 Mike, 54.
He'll look to throw. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Nice 7, let's go. Faster. Ready.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is Parker, complete. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now it's Breida. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They run again with Breida. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
61. That's box.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You better talk to your boy. I'm going to protect you.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Ready, go!
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Dog. Double. Kill.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Haywood. One set. Hard. 54. Ready, go.
Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me their fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. Check 15.
43 is the mic, boy, 43. Check, 43.
Now a big spot for the rookie Haskins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd down.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And open, it's Moss, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Haskins will throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Mike 52. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Hey, Mike 52. Go. 52. Oh, you got D?
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. Haskins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Haskins. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Haskins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
43 for Mike. I'm trying to collect. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
43.
Here we go with Haskins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. 3rd down, here's Geis. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were